Enchanted paths around, time for tales where fun is found. Stories shine and wonders gleam in our forest story dream. We're full of cheer, everyone draw near, sing and laugh, the magic grows when we share that close. Clap, 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 we're full of cheer. Tap, 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 everyone draw near, sing and laugh, the magic grows when we share a tale that glows. Enchanted path around, time for tales where fun is found. Stories shine and wonders gleam in our forest story dream.
Hello there, bright adventurers and clever grown-ups. Welcome to Enchanted Paws Storytime, where magical tales come alive through the paws of our furry friends. I'm so glad you're here. Get comfy, snuggle in with your favorite blanket, and let your imagination run free. Because right now, we're heading into a world of fun, friendship, and fantastic surprises. Are you ready to explore with us? Let's jump into our story.
The Enchanted Forge of Fabled Fire.
On a brisk autumn morning in Wigglytail Woods, as leaves of russet and gold danced in the cool breeze, a peculiar heat shimmered on the horizon. A warmth unlike the usual crisp chill of fall. Ophelia, the ever-curious little grey cat, noticed it first from her favourite windowsill. A gentle pulsating glow, like the heart of a secret, beckoned her beyond the familiar trails. With a determined flick of her tail, she mewed.
Barnabus, Darwin, I sense a hidden flame calling us forth, a mysterious forge where ancient magic is wrought.
Barnabus, the gentle giant tabby who adored the cosy comforts of his well-worn blanket near the barn door, slowly stirred at the sound of his sister's excited voice. His eyes, usually cautious and thoughtful, now shone with a spark of wonder. Meanwhile, Darwin, the spirited French bulldog with an unerring nose for adventure, bounded out with an enthusiastic bark.
Rough! I smell something warm and fiery, a scent like molten magic and adventure,
he exclaimed, his stubby tail wagging so hard it nearly blurred in the early light. Without delay, the trio gathered their modest supplies, a small pouch of Ophelia's treasured cheese tidbits to keep their spirits high, a tender strip of chicken for Barnabus, and a couple of extra biscuits to fuel Darwin's unstoppable energy, and set off along a winding path through the whispering woods. The familiar rustle of leaves and chirping of birds mingled with an unusual subtle hum, as if the forest itself was singing a tune of smouldering secrets. The path led them deeper into the heart of Wigglytail Woods, where the trees grew denser and the air took on a mysterious warmth. As they ventured onward, the glow on the horizon intensified, a gentle fiery beacon that pierced the cool autumn mist. Ophelia led the way with nimble, graceful steps, her eyes fixed on the glowing light. Barnabus followed slowly, each large paw treading carefully over the soft earth, while Darwin, practically bouncing with excitement, darted ahead to scout the route. After a long meandering trek through mossy glades and over babbling creeks, the trio reached a secluded clearing, encircled by ancient towering oaks. There, standing proudly amid a bed of smouldering embers and scattered autumn leaves, was a sight of wondrous marvel. A grand stone structure crowned with a copper dome that glowed warmly, as if lit from within by a perpetual flame. Vines and ivy embraced its weathered walls, and intricate carvings of mythical creatures and roaring fires adorned its facade. A hand-painted sign above the arched doorway read, "The Enchanted Forge of Fabled Fire." Ophelia's whiskers trembled with delight as she stepped forward.
This is it! The place where legends are born and magic is hammered into shape.
She purred. Barnabus peered at the ancient carvings, his cautious nature yielding to a quiet awe.
It feels as though every spark here holds a story of heroes and hidden dreams,
he murmured. Darwin barked happily, his eyes alight with the thrill of discovery.
Rough! I can almost taste the heat of adventure.
They pushed open the heavy, ornate door and stepped into a vast, cavernous hall that seemed to pulse with life. The interior was bathed in a warm, golden glow from countless flickering torches and the ever-present blaze of a mighty forge at its centre. The rhythmic clanging of metal on metal and the low, sonorous hum of a bell-like chime filled the space, a symphony of creation echoing through time. At the heart of the hall stood a colossal anvil upon a stone pedestal, surrounded by blazing furnaces and delicate tools that hung like treasures on the walls. Working at the anvil was a majestic, ageless figure, a graceful lynx clad in a leather apron adorned with glowing runes. With steady, artful strokes, the lynx struck molten metal with a hammer that sang its own song. When the hammer fell, the sound resonated like a heartbeat throughout the forge.
Welcome, brave wanderers,
the lynx intoned in a voice as deep and warm as the crackling fire.
I am Emberlyn, the Master Blacksmith of the Enchanted Forge. Here, we shape not only metal, but the very essence of dreams and destiny.
Ophelia stepped forward with graceful curiosity.
Emberlyn, we have journeyed far, led by the promise of a secret flame. We seek to witness the magic of your forge and learn the stories hidden in its fiery heart.
Barnabus, his voice soft with reverence, added,
I have always believed that strength and wisdom are forged in the crucible of adventure. We are honored to be here.
Darwin barked joyfully.
Rough! I'm ready to feel the heat and see sparks fly.
Emberlyn smiled, her eyes glimmering like the embers of a long-burning fire.
Then come and let the magic of the forge envelop you. Observe closely, for every strike of the hammer and every burst of flame is a note in the grand symphony of creation.
With that, Emberlyn guided them through the bustling workshop. They marvelled at intricate pieces of wrought iron, delicate filigree ornaments, and mighty weapons that seemed imbued with the strength of legends. In one corner, a set of ornate tools danced in the flickering light as if by their own will. In another, a tapestry of molten metal painted scenes of ancient battles and forgotten quests. As they wandered deeper, Emberlyn led them to a quiet alcove behind the roaring furnaces, a secret chamber where the raw magic of the forge was kept alive. Here, a majestic crystalline cauldron simmered with molten metal that glowed like liquid sun.
This cauldron,
she explained softly,
is known as the heart of the forge. It is said that if one listens closely, it whispers the dreams of those who dare to forge their own destiny.
The trio gathered near, their eyes wide with wonder as the soft, melodic bubbling seemed to speak directly to their souls. Ophelia, with her gentle, curious nature, dipped a paw near the cauldron and closed her eyes, as if she could feel the pulse of the ancient magic. Barnabus, his cautious heart now filled with quiet resolve, murmured,
It is as though this fire burns not just to melt metal, but to kindle hope and courage within us.
Darwin, his usual exuberance softened into reflective awe, let out a low, appreciative bark.
rough. I feel like every spark tells a story of adventure.
Moved by the spectacle, Emberlyn invited them to add a piece of their own to the forge's legacy. With careful guidance, she handed each friend a small, unworked ingot of enchanted metal, an offering that could be shaped into a symbol of their journey.
Let your hands and hearts guide you,
She said.
Forge your own talisman, a reminder that every adventure leaves its mark upon your soul.
Inspired, Ophelia delicately pressed her paw against her ingot, and as the metal warmed under her touch, it began to shimmer with a soft, iridescent glow, forming a tiny, elegant pendant in the shape of a crescent moon. Barnabus, with slow, deliberate care, worked his ingot into a sturdy, beautifully etched charm, resembling a protective hearth, its design reminiscent of his own gentle strength. Darwin, ever impulsive and full of life, excitedly pounded his ingot with a miniature hammer, and sparks flew as it transformed into a robust, playful medallion bearing the imprint of a paw print, a symbol of his undying curiosity and joyful spirit. The air in the forge seemed to sing with the harmonious blend of creation and destiny. Emberlyn looked upon their creations with pride and a knowing smile.
These talismans,
She said softly.
are now part of the eternal flame of the forge, a testament to your courage, your dreams, and the magic that lies within each of you.
The glow from the talismans mingled with the ambient light of the forge, casting dancing reflections on the stone walls and inspiring awe in all who beheld them. As the day slowly waned and the gentle glow of dusk began to settle over the enchanted forge, Emberlyn gathered the trio for a final heartfelt benediction.
Remember,
She intoned, her voice resonating like the final chime of a bell.
that every challenge you face and every adventure you undertake is a spark in the great fire of life. Carry these symbols with you and let them remind you that your strength, hope, and joyful spirit will forever shape the world around you.
With hearts full of warmth and minds enriched by the timeless magic of the forge, Ophelia, Barnabus, and Darwin bid farewell to Emberlyn and the wondrous halls of the enchanted forge of fabled fire. They carefully retraced their steps along the winding path through the forest, the soft, lingering heat of the forge's glow accompanying them like a comforting ember. Back at the barn, beneath a twilight sky sprinkled with the first stars of the evening, the trio settled into their cherished spots. Ophelia on her windowsill, Barnabas on his beloved blanket, and Darwin curled happily by the door. As sleep gently claimed them, the memory of the enchanted forge and the magical talismans they had created shone in their dreams, a reminder that every adventure, no matter how fierce the flames, leaves a mark of wonder that lights the path for all the journeys yet to come. Thank you for joining our adventure today, dear friends. Remember, every step is a new story waiting to be told, and every dream sparkles with magic. Until our next whimsical journey, keep your hearts curious, your smiles bright, and always believe in the wonder of your own